Thank you for joining me today. This is Dulcer24 here with another Minecraft tour of the U.S.S Dangeruss. Today I'll be showing you deck 3, which is cargo bay and storage. Now this deck is designed as a maze, so I'm going to speed up the video a little bit for you so we're not just walking around the maze. I'm sure most of you won't remember the maze anyway, so I'm going to speed up the video. The first spot that I do want to show you would be one of the pitfalls or death traps in the maze. It's designed to where if someone's just randomly walking through it and they stumble upon it trying to get through, they may try to run through it, get hit with a bunch of arrows. These are just little side rooms, just for people to get lost in. There's some treasure chests scattered throughout the maze with some storage supplies and some needed utilities for this map. And so here is the arrow trap. Basically, just they run through the pressure plates and it gets hit with a bunch of arrows. By the time they reach the end, hopefully I'm sure they're thinking that it's a way out, but they see that it's a dead end and then they have to run back through the maze, run back through the traps and get hit pretty hard. Depending on what they have on, lose a lot of life. So that's one of the death traps. I'm going to show you other death traps or other traps that we have later on in the video. Like I said, I'm going to speed up, the time I have walking through the maze here. This next thing I want to show you is going to be the main cargo storage. It's right up ahead here. It's blocked by sliding doors. And if you put a red torch or a redstone torch or a lever in this spot, you'd be able to open the door. Be our main cargo bay. And in here you'll be able to access the rat tunnels and the storage units or the storage area. Here is little holding cells for the snowman or whatever mods you want to put in there. Behind there are some levers that you can flip to open and close the glass doors. As you can see, there's the rat tunnels, and then you have my storage areas. And then I have also storage areas for when we have updates for the Xbox, so I can add that into the ship. So as you can see, the way I split up the storage units were just in creative mode, how you have the different titles or the different screens, redstone and transportation, miscellaneous items, food items, brewing, so on and so forth. So that's how I split up the storage units. Now, if you want to it's quicker, you can either walk through, you can walk to all the storage areas, or if you can't want to, you can put a minecart here, press the button, and it'll take you to the midway point between one side, and then it'll be able to take you to the other side as well, and I'll show you that. So, as you see, I hit the button, travel through this railroad. It'll take me to a stop here. And I have a few different storage units here. Building block storage. And then on the other side would be the food storage. As you can see, there's a lot of treasure chests, all full with equipment and stuff that I may need throughout the game. And then on the other side, we do have the other rooms. So, what you can do is just walk out. And then on the other side, you have your material storage. And up this way is the redstone and transportation leading back leading back into the front storage area, as you can see here. So you can walk through these, you don't have to take the minecart, but let's say if you're on this side and you want to get to the far other side, and see, it would be easier to take the minecart. I'll show you here. I'll speed this up a little bit. So from here, you just get into the cart, press the button, and you're on your way to the other side. And as you can see here, we got the decorations, miscellaneous weapons, and brewing equipment. So, and that's why it's a maze to get here. I don't want some random person finding it. But and here's our brewing equipment. Now, if you get back into the minecart, uh, as you can see here, we have a miscellaneous items for decorations and miscellaneous on this side. So if you get back in the minecart, press the button again or push it, whatever. It'll take you back to the front spot that we were first at. All right, so it takes you back here. So the next thing I want to show you is our rat tunnels, also known as the Russell access tubes, or just the Russell tubes. And we have tubes A, B, C, and D, and it all leads all the way around the ship. So if you take one of them, this one leads to an officer's quarters on the deck 4. It'll take you over there. And like I said, that's all the way around the ship. I'm going to speed up the video a little bit for you here as well, so you're not sitting there watching me going around the whole ship, at normal speed. So I'm going to speed up the video, but as you can see, it enters into each one of the other rooms on the ship. You got astrometrics. I won't go down all of them, but I'll go down some of the major ones. You got crew quarters. That's our chief electrical's office. Crew quarters. You have a way out into one of the hallways on deck 4. And another one for the hallway. You got to our restrooms, which I showed off in, I would say, the second tour. You could see those. Transporter room, so on and so forth. Like I said, it goes all the way around the ship. It leads into each one of the other Jeffries or Russell's tubes. See here in Russell's tubes B, it leads down into the shuttle bay. Transporter room. Recreation room. That's another way into the shuttle bay, or into the tunnels. This leads you down into sick bay. They go all the way around the ship, so whenever you get in trouble or you need to get away, you can get into these and get down to the next ship. Or if I have a battle on the ship, you can run around, get down to the next area very stealthily. And here's the back cargo bay. I haven't done anything in this back area yet. It's still in construction. As you can see, this is Rat Tunnel A. Leads down into the shuttle bay again on the other side. Leads to the hollow decks on this side. Hollow deck 2 here. I'll show you that one. Yeah, real quick. This one goes to the cafe that you saw my first officer set on fire on tour number 4. And then the last of the Russell's tubes. Crew quarters again. Some more access points to the other side of the hallways. And so on and so forth. And that'll lead you, if you follow these tunnels, it'll lead you to the front of storage on the other side. So we entered into the left area, lead us out of the right side. So the last things I want to show you on the ship would be the death traps that I have through this maze. So I'll speed up the video so you're not sitting there watching me walk through these tunnels or these hallways. And here's just another access point, another way to get into one of the tunnels, the rat tunnels. But this first trap here coming up would be for, it's just a simple smash trap. So if you flip the switch, you can see it come down, and that'll hit you and hurt you if you were underneath it. And then on the other side, instead of it coming from top, it'll hit you from the side and then crush you until you died. And the next one I want to show you here is a lava trap one. It's already set up for you so it doesn't burn my ship or burn me while showing you. Even I get lost in this place sometimes. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so this next part here, basically when you walk through, I have the sign here to block the lava, just so I don't get trapped in here. But if you flip the switch, the lava will fall down. It'll destroy the lever, and as you can see here, the door is blocked in when you flip that. So when it destroys the lever, it keeps it closed, so you can't get out unless you have like an iron pickaxe or something to break through. And then the lava will fill up the room, and you would die. When you flip the switch, it closes. And usually I'll just move the sign to the side so the lava would fall down. And this next room is just an open room. I haven't finished it yet. If you have any suggestions on what traps I should put in, just write them in the comments below or email me at the address I'll have at the end. So if you go back to the entrance point to where the turbo lift was, there's one more room I need to show you. And basically, if you're at the front here, you can break this glowstone block here, put a redstone torch, and it'll open the door right next to the turbo lift. It's just like a secret back room back here. Again, if playing in battle mode or anything, you just want to hide or need to rest for a second, I can hide in here. So that's the tour of the cargo bay and storage. If you guys have any questions or would like to see a tutorial on something that you've seen here today, just write them in the comments below or email me at the address I have provided at the bottom. In the next video, I'll be showing you Deck 2, which is our computer core. It contains the dilithium chamber room. I appreciate you guys joining me today, and I'll see you next time.